Just for him.
Star Trek Picard returns Star Trek to where it should be, about human beings and their alien friends striving to be the best they can be, and in the face of great adversity, and stepping up. And it's not about, if it's what you feel, it's okay. No. What you feel is going to get you killed. You know what's not going to get you killed? Really knowing how to do your job, and working with other people that are really smart and know how to do their jobs. We have to put our emotions aside and get the job done. And that's what Star Trek to me was about. It was about being the best person, human being you can be, and finding the best people around you, the best of the best, to go out. And that's what you need to be on the final frontier. Otherwise, you will get killed. You will never survive. And Star Trek Picard is all about these people that are the best of the best coming back together and doing what they do best. And it was refreshing.
Hey guys, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing this live watch. So this was last minute. This was a last minute planning. So yeah. So if you want to come in and watch the episode with us, the link to the Discord's Discord is pinned into the chat. So yeah, I haven't seen the episode. I've avoided spoilers, and I'm honestly pretty excited for it. I'm actually really. I mean. If I start tearing up, don't mind me. I mean, like, this is something that, like, just hearing the inner light theme will make me tear up. So if I see something that resembles something that I like since I was a kid, I'm going to. You know, who knows? But what's up, guys? And Steve's with me to kind of rein me in. You know, make sure I'm being more objective and not watching this completely with rose tinted glasses. So what's up, Steve?
Hey, man. I hope it's good for you. I hope it's not just a bunch of hot air being blown all over the place. But because it sounds like a few people have come out and said it's good, like, after watching it. So I hope it's not just a bunch of just BS, and it actually is good and something you like. I know a little. Stop it. I know. I've watched Star Trek. TNG is actually the Star Trek I watched from start to finish. I'm far from an expert, but I guess if I was going to pick a Star Trek generation, it would be the next one, right? So I should know most of the players at least vaguely, but yeah, more here for you. Moral support if it's bad, I think.
Yeah. So just want to say hi to the chat. What's up, Brian? I'm going to be seeing you. I'm going to be seeing you on Saturday. So, yeah. Brian, we got Corey, Salty Traveling Sea. Oh, good God. Yeah. Jacob, Dempsey. And we got Donnie Pearson. What's up, Donnie? Donnie's a regular on Robert Meyer Burnett's stream. So, welcome, man. We got, of course, DJ Ronnie G. Knights of Sidonia. I still have not watched that one. Did I say Dempsey already? I'll say Dempsey again. Dempsey, the man. And we got Joseph Dredd, your Barmy. And I'll say Corey again. He's calling me a simp.
Yeah, that's all he's good for. Uh-oh. Did we lose? Temporal is in his... Oh, are you back? For a minute, you were in your Galadriel pose. I thought you'd frozen. It looks like you might have frozen again.
And I want to say hello to PJ Orville Nation. What's up, man? Honestly, like, I'm surprised what happened to you on Twitter. Like, you're probably one of the nicest people on YouTube, way nicer than me. And I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that to your account. Seriously. So, but what's up, Orville? And yeah, so all right, so you guys ready to watch Picard season 3? Is going to be my genuine reaction. So there's not going to be any images or anything of Picard. If you want to see that, hit the link. and we'll be watching it in my movie theater voice channel on my Discord. So I don't know if I have it set, but make sure you guys stay muted so that that way we can react and we won't hear anything else, or we won't hear the actual. We won't hear the video play, so I won't get hit with the copyright, all that crap. So, but
Yeah,
guys,
hopefully it should. I think you have it set up so we're all muted anyway, so should be good to go. I hope.
All right, so are you guys ready?
Yeah, I switched to the big screen, so I'm ready to rock.
All right, let me know if you guys can hear this.
Oh yeah! Whoa, loud. I gotta adjust myself. All right, there you go. The more you know. Was that the more you know icon?
That's what it looked like. That's what it looks like.
The more you.
They're trying to copy like Star Wars with their opening.
Yeah. All right. There you go. If you need to. You
Oh
can
my
adjust your
God!
sound.
Wait! Oh my God! They started with the blue Wrath of Khan font, and
Is
it
that
begins with
blasphemous?
in the 25th century. I don't know. It sounds like this might be maybe Terry Metalis' way of saying this is the true new beginning of a new era. I don't know.
I guess we'll see. I don't know. A new big
I can't-
like we've talked
the
about.
shows have really been that way.
I know you want to talk about it more tomorrow, but I'm interested to see what this is all about because we've had some interesting discussions on how to try and recover a series if it's possible or not. So I'm very curious to see where this goes. So,
All right, here goes. 1, 2. Space and a lot of nebula. I don't want to set the world on fire is playing. Didn't they play this in Better Call Saul, Steve?
yes, I'm pretty sure they did something similar. I don't. It was something playing on the TV. It might not have been this.
Well,
no, they did it in one of the black and white scenes, right?
Okay, what ship is that? Looks like these red orange looking fighters, burning orange looking fighters, are approaching a Federation ship. It's very dark and green and blue in this Federation ship. Looks like a cargo bay. There's plants, some flowers. There's masks.
Is this Eyes Wide Shut, dude? Oh, sorry.
Maybe this is. Enterprise remains. We're hearing an old star date. A dust cloud. Oh, I think that was from Best of Both Worlds. We heard an old captain's log. It was just playing by itself. Lieutenant Commander Jack R. Crusher. So this is Beverly Crusher's ship, and I'm assuming that's. Oh, there she is, Beverly Crusher. She's being hunted by something. They're in trouble. She's in trouble. Trying to get to warp. How'd they find us? All right, she locks this guy named Ilios out. He's like, I can help. She grabs a phaser rifle. She's ready. Shit's going down. Holy shit. Unauthorized docking. It's like Star Wars. And then I got these bird-looking masked people with hoods on. What are they? They got like beaks or something. Firefight. There's a firefight in the corridor with it's like Mass Effect almost. You got the crates there, and there's just, once again, firefight. Taking cover behind these crates. Power cell. Oh shit, she got hit. They're advancing on her. Run, Beverly, run! Get out of there! She vaporized one of them. You hear clicking from that alien. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, what is this? You hear an alarm, and it sounds very much like the 2001 alarm when he gets blasted into space from the pod. Okay, now this alarm sounds familiar. She got him. And she vaporized him. And she's hurt. Oh, she's bleeding. Oh, there's more of them coming. And she is not. Oh man, a lot of blood. She's sending a distress call to Admiral Picard. Holy shit! 2 more ships are after her, with the other one still docked.
But she got away.
We're in the Star Trek thing now. We're in the. It's a very different opening. With space, we get a Starfield Part 1, The Next Generation. Nice.
And
we see a painting of the Enterprise D. So what do you think so far, Steve?
Really? Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
I don't know why the bird guys with the automatic weapons can't hit the woman with the shotgun. That's all I want to know.
I don't know.
And then I don't know why the warp thing was. She warped away before the guys got there, so why send the distress signal then? Not the greatest start, to be honest. If I'm being honest, for me, how do you feel? That's what's important. How are you feeling?
I wasn't paying attention to that aspect, so I'm fine with that.
Copy that.
But that's why you're here. You're here to rein me in. So Picard and Laris, she's the Irish Romulan, the one that says cheeky feckers. She's still in the show. And we're still in Chateau Picard. Saurian brandy, the drink that evil Kirk wanted for McCoy and Enemy Within. That's what Picard wants. He wants some Saurian brandy right now. How much more fan service can we get? That's the flute. That's the Resican flute. That's the inner light flute. Oh my God, I might be right.
It looks like you went to Hogwarts. Is what it looks like to me.
What does?
I'm just kidding. It looks like a magic wand. That's why I'm just making a bad joke.
Oh. Maybe it is a magic wand.
You're probably right. You have much more knowledge than I do about this. I'm just being an asshole.
All right, it's nighttime.
Yes, he's a robot, Dempsey.
Yeah, he's a robot. And he's writing a letter, and he's wearing the glasses, and that's the basis for my thumbnail.
Wait, why has he got glasses on if he's a robot?
I don't know.
I just like if he's a robot, they should just lean into it, right? He's a robot; he shouldn't need that shit. But I don't know.
So he's pretty much still supposed to be Jean-Luc Picard. I don't know.
Why is he being a dick to the computer? Like the computer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Oh, look at that! Look at that outfit. Remember that?
I don't understand. It's like I can't find. It's like the computer scanned. They couldn't fucking figure it out. Why are you being a dick to the robot? Sorry.
Remember that communicator?
What prompted him to go get that though? Like because the computer couldn't get a signal?
So his communicator is receiving something.
You stupid computer.
Mystery. Why would someone put an encoded message onto a 20-year-old Enterprise D communicator? I wonder who it's from. Now that's not very Star Trek to me. A recorded message. He's hearing her transmission. Hellbird. No Starfleet, trust no one. How deep does this plot go? Ooh.
Starfleet is evil again?
He hasn't seen her in 20 years.
She heard you were a robot. Oh, sorry.
So he's talking to Laris about Beverly, and he's kind of like conflicted. He's just like, Beverly, you cut us. Beverly cut us off. She just left after over 20 years. And Laris is telling him what to do.
Has she gone senile? Why does she got to explain it to him? Like, I don't.
I'm noticing this too.
Like, why is he? I'm trying not to be an asshole here, buddy. But why has she got to explain it to him? Isn't he like he should have all his faculties? He's a smart guy.
He has agency. He's
a smart. He should know all this shit without her telling him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm trying not to ruin this for you.
Myself. You know.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up till you prompt me.
No, you don't have to shut up. We don't even. She didn't exist before Picard season 1, so I'm just like, okay. Oh, I forget they're lovers. I didn't watch season 2. Oh, not that this is important.
She must like the upgrade, huh? The software upgrade. I'm being a dick.
Just a kiss and a shot in front of the fireplace. I want that Enterprise D painting though.
It's a cool painting. I'm
just
with you there.
Just switch it with the original Enterprise, and that'd be perfect for me. I love all you TNG fans. Anybody say anything in the chat? Bar.
Yes. Coach is here from Echo Base. He said he enjoyed it.
What's up, Coach? How you doing? Riker. Here's Riker.
He
Riker's
loves
in
how
the
we're
bar.
doing the. He loves how we're doing the live watch. Yeah, we do a lot of live watches, don't we, Corporeal, these days?
Not really.
Not lately. We were. We should get back into it. Salty's being a moron, but that's him.
There, there's Picard in his hat, and he's. And it's him and Riker at the bar. They're both elder statesmen. They have to give speeches at Starfleet. Deanna and Kestra would appreciate the time away from him.
Okay. I guess they're fighting.
So now he's telling Riker about that transmission. Hellbird.
Jesus Christ.
Huh. This is, yeah. They're like, what the? They're like, she's outside of Federation space, and they're like, what is she hiding from? I guess I'm curious too.
Why is air breathable? Sorry.
There had to be a reason. Why did she cut us off?
Why?
Can't go to Starfleet. So Riker's going to hook us up. Hey, it looks like that guy looked like Ben Stiller for a second. Someone put an Enterprise D in a drink. Like literally a little Enterprise D thing in like a drink. So
why
where
did
is
he
this?
Why did he put an Enterprise D in a drink? Like why?
I don't know. Maybe
Like, why?
it's supposed to mean something. So we're in a nightclub on another planet, and that's Raffi.
Oh, thank God she's here. I've heard all about Raffi.
Is this that same planet with the Stardust City rag? Free Cloud or whatever? I forget what it says. Tamarian drugs. You know, remember Tamarians, the people from Darmok and Gelada Tanagra, those people? Well, apparently they do drugs now. Tamarians.
I'm going to need some drugs soon. Oh, sorry.
And the green people, I'm assuming they're Orions. So Raffi is meeting up with an Orion. She's eating a salad from what it looks like. Or no, that's not Raffi. Or no, that is Raffi. So what is she involved with? Huh.
The drug trade.
Of the underworld and shit.
Jesus Christ. No,
No,
not
she was
you.
supposed to be an
Are you getting?
addict in the first season.
So can I just ask? Are you getting a lot of tell don't show here, buddy? Like I'm just saying. Shit.
She's saying shit quite a bit.
Shit. Because she's an edgy girl.
And the Orion dude she's next to is like, get away from me. And he grabs her hand. Toxic. Toxic male.
This Smurf is out of line.
Additional funds. So she paid him. That's all I got. She really wants something. Can't expect a junkie to know when to quit. The Red Lady. Something's going down. Who's the Red Lady? Mystery. Mystery. Don't you show your face around here again, lady. I'm going to break your hands and your thumbs and everything. A toxic bald green Orion dude. That's who that was. He talks like someone from Earth, from the 21st century. And so does she. Oh, she's not. I'll pretend she's a Starfleet intelligence officer now. Oh my God. Cut to black. Oh my God, look at this. It's space dock. Look at this space dock. Look at all the pods going to space dock. So they're pretending to do an inspection. They're doing a pretend inspection. What are they going to do? Are they going to steal a starship like in Star Trek 3? Oh, they're going to the Titan. The Titan A. It's a beautiful ship compared to previous New Trek. I think it just needs to shine a little more. But that's a nitpick. So they got to convince the captain of the Titan A, Captain Shaw, to get them to that coordinates. Hey, it's 7 of 9. Or is that Jerry Ryan playing Jerry Ryan? She is not 7 of 9. She is Commander Annika Hansen. I'm guessing she's the first officer. Hey, a Vulcan. A Trill. Not sure I like the uniforms.
So, where did she end? Like, so everybody got promotions after episode like season 2. Is that what I'm gathering?
I have no idea.
And she just happens to be on the starship that they need her to be on to help them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay, wonderful. I'm
Yeah.
glad. I'm glad space is
Very,
so small.
it's very convenient.
I'm having a lot of trouble here, Brian.
Oh my God, it's a LaForge. Geordi has a daughter.
Oh my
Sydney
God.
LaForge. Oh my God. I'm assuming she's the helmsman. And they call her Crash LaForge because she crashed the shuttle.
Where's Bob Redshirt?
Bob who?
Exactly. Is she gonna be the best pilot ever?
No, that the best pilot ever is in Strange New Worlds.
Oh, where's the Sulu? Where's the young Sulu at? Is that coming? I know that's the wrong
Young,
generation though, right?
that's like that's generations.
Yeah, that's
Long
yeah,
dead.
that's the
Oh
wrong.
my.
What the Sulu line ended? Oh my God.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just being a dick, man.
I know. I know you are. Oh, look at that! Look at that shot of the doors opening in the bay, just like Star Trek 3. All moorings cleared, sir, ma'am, sir.
Wait, she's the captain?
No, she's the first officer.
Where's the captain?
Oh my gosh, sir! This sounds very Star Trek 3 now. It sounds very Star Trek 2 and Star Trek 3 is very James Horner sounding music. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. That's what it sounds like right now. And of course, the Titan is going into space. See a nice shot of Earth. No shaky cam. That's nice.
That looks very boxy to me. That doesn't look very good, dude. That looks so computer generated. That looks so computer generated, man. I'm sorry. It looked better. It looked better in the old movies.
It does. You're not wrong. But it looks better than before.
You're right. It does.
The music's so James Horner right now. Engage. Unless Jerry Goldsmith now. They're playing freaking Ilea at the end of Ilea's theme. And they go to warp. Now we're hearing the Nocturne in E flat by Frederick Chopin.
Is Whoopi Goldberg going to show up?
I don't know. She was already in season 2. I think she will. I think she'll show up. And this is the captain's quarters. I'm guessing he's dining alone. Well, until he's 8. He started eating before they even showed up. What an ass.
Yeah, so this guy plays an asshole in every role he's in. So
What else has he been in? This guy.
not much, but I've only seen him a few. I immediately recognize him as an asshole. Like that, he's
Yeah.
just like he's that's just the. I'd have to look it up, but I know he's good at playing a real dickhead.
Oh yeah, right. Remember, Riker likes jazz. He plays the trombone. And they're trying to bullshit him. So
they're evil for saving the Federation many times. Yes.
yeah,
What
for
I got?
blowing
Yeah,
for
okay.
apparently for blowing
Yeah.
shit up. That's what Picard and Riker, I guess, are known for.
They're cowboys.
Not
Woo.
for all the missions where they've had to do scientific research and
All the people
and doing higher learning.
You know, things they've saved and planets and all that stuff. Fuck them.
You know, getting
They're cowboys.
Picard, seeing through an admiral's, chance to do a witch hunt. Like they did a lot. It was not just TNG did not have a whole lot of blowing shit up until the movies, until Action Hero Picard in the First Contact, Insurrection, Nemesis. Deep Space 4. Too bad we never heard of Deep Space 4. DS11. Are you gonna say DS9?
Yeah, the robot has amnesia. What the fuck, bro? Like he's a robot.
Did you just curse?
I did.
He's so jealous of their wildly exciting and irresponsible adventures. Which is funny because Picard was anything but in TNG.
Well, but see, he's not wrong though. He's not wrong. They're acting like he's wrong. He's being a little snarky about it, but he's not wrong. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Some tension in the room right there. Call Picard next Borg. Riker's like, that's enough.
How far in are we on this?
We're 33 minutes in, so we got another 20 minutes. We got another 19 minutes.
Okay. That's his natural state at a loss.
So we're back on the Raffi planet, the cyberpunk-looking planet. And she's watching a hollow picture. Someone that's her grandkid. Her son wants nothing to do with her. Starfleet intelligence. Is that one dude's ship? Is that Rios dude's ship? She's still looking for the red lady.
Why is everybody snarky to the computers?
Experimental weapons from Daystrom Station. Somebody stole them.
Oh,
So she's trying to.
this dialogue, man. Jesus Christ.
Kind of like the computer in that episode, Mud's Women. Kind of made me think of that. An imminent attack. Find the red lady. Uh-oh. We're hearing music now.
That was a big help. I can't find the red lady. Well, find her.
Yeah.
It's just like, what the fuck? Like nothing happened. Like nothing happened. That was totally useless. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Apparently she's supposed to have a really good arc, according to several people.
Who? Rafi?
Yeah.
Right now, all she's done is. I'll wait. I'll wait till the show's over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up now.
They're both in bed. They're both laying down. Riker's got the top bunk. Please report to observation. I get up. 7 of 9. Or Annika Hansen.
How could I help you? I am going to help you, no matter what this bigot captain says.
Yet somehow they knew each other in season 1.
Isn't this where she should say who? Okay. You didn't know she was on the damn ship?
When she was a ranger, that should never fucking happen in Picard season 1. And then she became a murderer.
Why does Starfleet suck so much?
because of what they've built this from. I mean, this is what Metalis had to inherit. The captain is a toxic male. What can I say?
Because they're
Captain's
orders.
a dick.
Oh my god.
Also, they're actually in the Rhine system now. Against orders. Which seems to be a common thing in New Trek. So there's a nebula, and I'm assuming Beverly's hiding in that nebula. Never been done in Star Trek before. Never. Would you say that was convenient, Steve?
What? The captain's never on his bridge. Like, you know, like she just drove out there, and the captain's none the wiser. He's just.
Oh my God.
Of course, he was sleeping on the job.
Of course. Well, the captain can do that. Doesn't have to be there.
At all? I don't know, whatever. It's all good. I don't know.
Uh-oh. Unauthorized launch from Shell Bay 3. At least he didn't say I liked science. He said I like that 7. Uh-oh.
They just got on a shuttle. That was a short report.
Raffi is still looking for the red lady. With that same computer.
Is it gonna work all of a sudden? I'm gonna laugh if it just works all of a sudden.
What is the red lady? The red lady could be a target. Oh no. Big events in the next few months. Empire Union Day? Empire Union Day. Rachel Garrett statue. Oh my God. Rachel Garrett statue. From yesterday's Enterprise. Remember Captain Garrett of the Enterprise C? I do. Where is this? All right, so Raffi's going into this city during the day. And she needs to speak with a security official. Oh, well, this might be what I've seen in the trailer. Terrorist attack. Oh, no, not that. Oh, that place. The Starfleet headquarters. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. That entire place is destroyed. It sunk in and then it landed on another point. So it went through like a warp. It warped to another point, and the wreckage fell on top of another part of the city. That's what it was, right, Steve?
Yeah, that's what it was. Of course, we had to use the what was it? The depth charge sound from Slave One for it. But yeah, yeah, that's exactly what it was.
The depth charge. You're right. You're not wrong.
That's what it was. It was the depth charge from Slave One. Yeah.
Okay, it looks like they found her. And they found the ship. All right, they boarded her ship. They got phasers out. And we're hearing that song again. It's like something. You know what this makes me think of, Steve? You ever play BioShock?
I never did. No.
But it makes me think of BioShock. You hear this old music, and you're in this very blue. Even though this is a ship, this looks like a subterranean.
Yeah, it looks like a basement or something, like a underground lab or some shit.
Yeah.
Gadfly said, "I guess the writers were playing some Portal." Yeah, that's basically what it was. Portal. Exactly.
Yeah, that's where. Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Portal.
Yeah. How do you tell? How can you tell there were 3 assailants? Like they were shooting machine guns. Whatever. I'm not gonna do that right now.
The magical tricorder, Steve.
Wait, didn't phasers usually didn't they disintegrate people? Phasers, or am I thinking of something else?
At the highest setting, they do.
So why is that such a shock? Whatever.
It's a shock because Beverly Crusher's not like that.
But saving her own life? Okay.
Well, you could still kill them. You could still kill them without vaporizing them.
True enough.
If you remember Wrath of Khan, like the way they depicted people being vaporized was terrifying. Like you hear them scream as they're dying. And that was the only time they ever did that in Star Trek was in Wrath of Khan.
Okay. It's been a while since I watched Wrath of Khan.
Hey, it's the dude from Aragon.
Is this Bob? Is it?
That's the dude from Aragon.
That's the kid from Aragon?
That's the kid from Aragon.
God, he grew up ugly. He looked much better. Are you sure?
That's him.
Wow. He I'm your son, motherfucker. Where's Wesley at? Oh, sorry.
Who cares? Oh, I'll tell you. I'll tell you after the stream. I'll tell you after the stream. He did make an appearance in season 2.
Did he? Did he get vaporized?
Yes, he did.
Everybody would have clapped, I think. I'm your son, father. Here we go. Here's the mystery
There we
box
go.
for the season.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this ship. This ship. I mean, I saw a quick glimpse of this. It's very terrifying.
It sort of looks like the ship from the Star Trek
2009
movie.
Yeah, it's not nearly as big. It's not nearly as big. I'll say that.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It just doesn't have all the chains and shit in the middle.
Like I said, it's not nearly as big.
Yeah, it's not nearly as big, but it's similar. Oh, is that the end?
Hey, that's hey, we hear that from First Contact. This is the music.
Yeah, I recognize that music.
And we actually see
like
stuff.
Music.
So we're seeing like the panels right now. The L cars. They brought back what's his name to I guess to redesign this, Mike Akuda. All the member berries. Look, remember L cars. Remember and there's music. Okay, maybe this was what I was talking about. Okay, I'm probably wrong then on my theory. Ah, Jerry Goldsmith motion picture. Dun 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 dun. It's a very delightful ending credits. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. This is Jerry Goldsmith motion picture. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. You dropped your thing.
I hit my bowl of ice cream that's empty. Sorry, let's put my drink down.
Star Trek Picard. It says for Annie. Is that
For
it?
Annie.
No, it's another minute. Let's see.
Is it coming soon?
Oh, now we're getting more. Now that this is the end credits, and this is the TNG, the blue TNG font from TNG. And they're playing the music from the dock, the space dock.
So you got a lot of people in chat looking for some feedback from you, brother.
Yeah, I know. It's I mean, it's a first episode, and
I'm sorry. I'm gonna mute because I want to hear what you have to say.
all right, let's get
I don't want to talk over. I'm gonna get out of Discord here.
All right, so that was first episode of Picard season 3.
Because I know
is it better than Strange New Worlds? Yes. Is it better than Picard season 1 and 2? Yes. Is it better than Discovery? Yes. I can't speak for the animated shows because I didn't even bother watching. But this episode still suffers from some issues of New Trek. So I don't know if this means it's going to get better. Our honestly, like I mean, the Raffi stuff was annoying. I'll say this. I mean, she was nowhere near as insufferable as she was before. But like, and Steve pointed this out, like that whole scene with the computer, and I mean, all the scenes when they're dealing with the computer. I mean, the computer is just a piece of equipment. You just why get emotional with it? Like seriously, like they're. I mean, once again, this maybe this is going to start off new Trek and will build to something better. I mean, but this is just me being optimistic.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I don't know if anybody cares, like honestly, what I have to think, because I'm definitely not a full on Trekkie. I'm sort of in the same boat as Dempsey. I don't understand where all the praise is coming from. If I'm being quite honest, I don't get it. The Raffi stuff was shit. You have the mysterious handler, which I don't know about you, but if I was a spy and I didn't know who my handler was, I wouldn't be spying on anybody. Because I don't know who I'm spying for. I don't know why I'm spying. I'm spying for some unknown quantity. I would never work under those conditions, especially since it seems like she's working under stressful conditions. The dialogue half the time was rough. Like I don't know. There was a lot of rough dialogue that was like really clunky, and there was a lot, especially with Raffi, and maybe that's just because the Raffi character isn't well liked or well developed, or I don't know, but her dialogue was the worst. I don't know if it's how she was presenting it. Like I don't know. I think she's a decent. Been written. I've seen her. I've seen that actress before. She's a good actress, but it just I don't know. It was like she had these weird. Maybe it was because she wasn't talking to anybody. She was talking to nothing, so she just couldn't emote, or like her emotes were weird, and then you got all the shits flying, and then the weird scene with the blueberry guy to get information.
The blueberry guy.
And then I guess it's one of those, we figure out after 23 times we figure out the magic idea to get there just in time to not do anything thing. And then now we have the boy mystery box. Who's the boy mystery box on the thing? We have the mystery box of who the enemy is. We have the the only part where I sort of felt it's like the part where they opened they were going into the ship from the cruiser, or like the shuttle, when the two of them are like, you're ready, and the two of them actually sort of have like moments where they actually look like their old characters. That was sort of okay, but of course you have asshole captain, who of course is right and should be listening to any of them, but nope, we just ignore his orders because we feel like it and fly off into the great beyond. I don't know, man. I don't get it. I'm just, I don't know if this is like, this is.
This is not. I mean, like, no, you're right about the dialogue. The dialogue.
I don't know.
We're listening. I mean, if you compare this to dialogue from Next Generation, it's like they once again, it's like they think the audience is stupid.
Well, and it's like,
and I mean, and Metalis himself wrote this episode. Like he wrote this episode. I think he wrote the finale. So
this sounds like you have to know that everybody at this point knows, even people that haven't watched any of it, know that Picard is now a robot. So why are you ignoring that fact? Everybody knows he's a robot. Why is he still not smart? Why does he not remember things? Why is he losing track? Like, is his robot brain not developed? Like, I don't, like, that's another thing I don't get. It's like everybody knows he's a robot, but it's like you want us to forget that, but it's impossible to forget. So just lean into it. Just let him be smart. Like, why are you leaning into this senile Jean-Luc Picard who can't find his ass with two hands? And
because I mean, like he had the disease. He had the disease from All Good Things, from the finale. He had that disease in season 1, and he dies of it. And then he's in heaven. He goes to robot heaven, meets Data, kills Data because Data just wants to die. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert. And then he gets brought back to life.
I don't know, man.
Like that's how I did not like season 1 to the point where I refused to watch season 2. Like I've seen clips of season 2. I've seen all the Q clips for the most part, but
Look, I was half bored, man. Nothing like it was all mystery bullshit, man. Like, you start off with these weird bird people. Ooh, who are they? Ooh, Beverly Crusher shows up. And then of course we have the failing
why'd
of
she cut us off? That was the big mystery question. Why did she cut us off?
it's like,
I mean,
and then
Rob basically spoiled that part of it. He's basically like she's like a doctor without borders or something, so she kind of vanished or
great,
something.
but what's that have to do with 3 birdmen attacking? I mean, obviously she's protecting the boy for whatever he's Jesus. I don't know what it's going to be, but like she's obviously protecting him because she locked him in. Fine. But there's 5 mystery boxes in this one episode that I mean, it was mystery box the episode, man. Think about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
you don't know who the bird people are. You don't know who that guy is. With
you don't know who the handler is.
The handler, the red, was it the red lady or
Well,
something?
that was the mystery, but
That was the mystery.
who Rafi's handler is, you don't know.
Yeah.
Look, there's something else I'm missing. I know, but I look. All right. So Robert Byron Burnett, right? I know you take a lot of stock in what he has to say, especially about this, right? But the word that gets thrown around with him is verisimilitude, right?
Yeah.
The moment you have 3 armed parrot people or whatever with automatic weapons going up one doctor with a rifle that shoots 1 blaster, and she just takes them all out, I'm pulled out of it. They hit. I mean, yeah, at least they hit her, but like she just takes them on and just kills them. I mean, they have the upper hand on her. I mean, it's just like it yanks me right out of it because she just manages to kill one, vaporize it, then she goes into the shadows or whatever, and the other 2 shoot around in the dark, and then she kills them, and it's just like blurg. And then we get the dramatic send a message to John Luke because we need a minute 30, like they're gonna get the other 2 guys are gonna take them, and then they manage to go to warp anyways. And we're talking Star Trek here, so right, details are supposed to matter. That ship was still docked to her spaceship. That would have done some damage to her dock, right? I mean,
I think so.
We're talking about attention to detail. This is Star Trek, right? I mean, I thought that was the big thing with Star Trek was attention to detail. Science matters, all this stuff, right? Going to warp and losing a docked ship off of your ship going to warp is going to cause a ton of damage, I would think.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No, and maybe I'm looking too much, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crotchety. I don't know. And that's just, but I just, it fell under the boredom category to me. I was quite bored, and I was getting sick of all the, here's a new mystery. Here's a new mystery. And then the Rafi, all the shits and the just, it's just like, what are you doing? Just like, it's like, do they think that people that are strung out say shit that much? Is that what that is? Like, was that like the I'm a strung out addict talk? Like, I don't know what that even was. Right? Am I wrong? Am I being an asshole? Like, and that's fine if I am. I just
people are pretty much agreeing with you. I mean, Salty's agreeing with you. I mean, it was like I said, this was. I mean, is this a return to form? Not quite. Not quite. I mean, there were things that delighted me, but that's because
I mean, they put look. So look. I mean, there's a Titans there, I guess, so at least there's not a bunch of weird looking spaceships. So it's like, okay, so you're getting back to the actual explorer vessels that Star Trek is built around. It's not all these little fighter pilots, right? So I get that's a good thing. Look, the soundtrack was good, but I mean the soundtrack is taking from the old soundtrack, right? So it's nothing new. They're just using old music, which is great. So it's going to be great, right? So that's a plus. I mean, it sounded good. But it's like, you got, oh, 7 of 9 just happens to be on Titan. Why? How did she get there? Why is she there? And then she just completely ignores orders because her captain's an asshole. Like, right? I mean, it's just like I didn't think that shit was supposed to happen. You have orders. Like in the captain's right, we have orders. We follow them. We don't go off half-cocked because a retired admiral and a captain who doesn't have a ship come on board and say they want to go somewhere. It's like, this isn't a pleasure cruise. We have orders and a mission. We're going to go do that. You're welcome to come along. Right? I just...
There are 9 episodes left. What does every single series do? Bait and switch in episodes 4 or 5. I've heard that especially episode 4 ends an arc, and episode 5 is supposed to be a really strong episode for Riker.
But
That's the thing that was said by multiple people.
So hold on. So 7 of 9 was there because Picard looked for her for help, but they knew she was on Titan, so that's why they went to Titan. Is that because I didn't think that came across that they knew she was on that ship? Is that what happened? That they knew she? I thought all they were talking about was Shaw and how he's difficult to deal with on Titan.
I think that was
Did we miss that?
convenient because 7 of 9 has been in Picard.
Is that because like I don't know if we missed something that they knew that 7 of 9 was on the Titan, so they were going there so she could help them inadvertently because they didn't want to tell them what they were doing, right? Because they went on there not like, I don't know why they'd be going somewhere to look for somebody's help when they're doing everything without asking for anybody's help. Like, it's a big secret, right? So it's like, why would they be looking for anybody's help? I don't know.
Donnie gave it a high. Donnie gave it a high score.
Well, most people are, from what I've heard. So it's like this all could be my cynical takes on stuff lately because I'm just being.
Well, here
it's hard.
no,
I don't know, but I don't know.
I mean, in the beginning of the beginning, I was able to buy because I've seen a lot of. I mean, I saw the Next Generation films, so I don't know. But I'll have to rewatch it and
all the Rafi stuff sucked.
The Rafi stuff was not that good, but I heard she has a decent arc, so we'll see where her thing goes. Ended with a big "oh my god," and then of course, but yeah, her dialogue is still bad.
Well, I mean, I don't mind you.
Picard and Riker, like their dialogue wasn't great either. Like
no,
I'd rather.
Wasn't. I mean,
it's like they're really stating the obvious. Like, do you have to state the obvious? I mean, Trek fans are not stupid. Trek fans are usually mostly pretty intelligent.
Like probably some of the most intelligent fans out there for any series, Star Trek fans, and that's probably why I haven't watched it, because I'm dumb. Well, I've watched parts, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I'm not. And maybe it resonated with you. I don't know.
I mean, no, there were parts that were boring. There were parts that felt. It didn't feel like much happened in this episode. I'm guessing this is not the episode people are talking about. People were talking about episodes 4 and 5 and 9 and all those. But yeah. I mean,
okay, maybe it gets better. I don't know. Like I'm in watching this with you, like, and that's fine. Like I'm not angry. It's like nothing happened that made me overly angry, other than the fact you show up and the captain of the freaking Titan's a complete asshole, or made out to be a complete asshole. He's never on his bridge. You know, she'd be like, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure she would be reprimanded and probably demoted and probably put in the brig for completely disobeying a direct order not to do what she did.
Yeah.
Wouldn't she
Yeah,
immediately be relieved of command?
She'd be relieved of duty.
She would probably be relieved of duty and sent to quarters, if not put in the brig.
If Riker did that on the Enterprise D and Next Generation, Picard would have relieved him of duty and had security take him away.
Maybe to quarters, probably. Like you're confined to quarters. Yeah. In fact, I'm pretty sure I remember Picard doing that with several characters when they popped off. He said, "You're relieved of duty. You're confined to quarters." And then eventually, whatever would happen, they go and make up or whatever. But like they don't even pretend. It's like she completely it's like disobeying your commander is okay. We're just gonna be like, we're gonna have a talk about this later, young lady. It's like, no, she needs to be reprimanded, and nothing.
More comments.
I don't. Which ones, Dempsey? I don't know. We've been sort of going off. Like, and I'm far from an expert here, but did what the late did he say?
I'll be honest. I'm not excited. I mean, I'm not pumped from this episode.
Oh, I guess
like I am, like I would be from I would be from a Next Generation or an original series episode. I don't know. It just, I'm seeing new Trek stuff again. Like they're okay, but at least they kind of built up to this conclusion with the ship appearing. I was hoping that we'd actually see the people on the ship, the villain, Nis. Vatic, I think is her name. But oh well.
It's that he was talking about this. She would have been thrown in the brig or whatever if she went directly against his orders. He said no clearly. So yeah. That's what we're talking about. I mean, it's I know there's been a Star Trek usually, especially with the command, if they go against, it's usually, I think Mr. Tickletrunk said quarters, but definitely relieved of duty and put somewhere under guard, whether it's the brig or quarters, and locked down, right, for disobeying an order, right? So
it just felt very convenient when they were like, "Oh, we're already here. We're already in that system," even though they weren't supposed to go to that system. So you would think that they would have, probably schemed to find a way to get there. Maybe they stole a shuttle, or she'd go with them or something. Or
I mean, like they left wherever they left to. They had to go to warp at some point, right, to get there. I would think they didn't just go on impulse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, where's the captain? The captain's not on the bridge ever.
He's either eating in the dining. He's either eating in his quarters or he's sleeping.
He didn't bother to come up to the bridge when they left space dock. He's sleeping while all this other shit's happening. I mean, no wonder nobody likes him. He's never on the bridge.
Yeah.
I just don't know, man. Like, I made 4 and 5 are the ones. Like, I guess but I just.
Mags has brought up something interesting. She says she fears that Picard is going to divide a lot of people.
Probably, but well, hell, right now, I like. Honestly, I know how you work. You're gonna go watch this again, and sort of mull it over in your head without like having the first, talking through it, or you're gonna watch it and sort of like focus in on it to look at the detail. And I think when you do that, you're gonna find that this episode was a lot worse than you think. That sounds bad, and that makes me a dick, I guess. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think episode 1 of The Last of Us was better.
Yeah.
Like I'm not trying to deflate you, homie. I hope I'm wrong and you like it. I hope
Man,
you go back and you're like, Steve, you are just a crotchety old man. Those 3 children have drained all of your brain power. I don't know. I don't understand how you don't like this. It's the greatest. I hope that's what you say because I know you want it to be the best and better. And maybe it'll get better with the next episode. There's possibilities, but it's like I feel like they're falling right back into the same mystery box. I'm making you cry. Oh no. I think that I feel like they're going into the same mystery box pattern. Ooh, Mag
yeah,
coming in hot.
yeah,
Are you okay?
yeah. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't know. I guess this first episode was just, I don't know, didn't quite meet. I mean, I'm gonna watch it again, but didn't quite meet that. I don't know. But then again, everybody warned me. They said, gotta temper your expectations. So.
Well, I thought there was Matt, you might Max 3 a big super chat here. So, but then I just
Thank you, Max.
But it's one of those
like just listening, just listening to the Inner Light music, which I used for this intro. I mean, that brings tears to my eyes. But I don't know, they're just
it's like the music.
Seeing this,
the music was. Look, the music and all that is good, but that's still old Trek being applied to new Trek, right? That's old. Yeah. That's old. That is the old when it was really good Star Trek stuff now being taken and applied to the new Trek stuff to give you that feeling of, oh my gosh, listen to this music, listen to these sounds. Did you hear that freaking depth charge go off? Where's Boba Fett? Oh, sorry. That's what it's created, right? To instill that feeling of, ooh, we're getting back to basics here. Even the music is back to basics, right? And the music sounded good. I just don't feel like the rest of the episode. I feel like you're in the exact same territory.
All right, Magitech Mag for $20. Thank you, Max. I've not seen this. I'm just not into modern Trek. Haven't watched anything since Abrams' first movie, but they have to use seasons 1 and 2 stuff to springboard into their own direction of things. They're not dumb. You're right. I mean, they I don't know.
Well,
everything I've heard, like they've said that they barely touch upon
this whole
seasons 1 and 2.
But I feel like that. I don't know. Maybe to a detriment. Honestly, it's like, and it sounds weird me saying that. It was like, there's things you can't avoid from season 1 and 2. One of them being the main fucking character. Everybody knows because it's been memed to hell and back, is a robot. So why is he senile at times? Why does he not have that snappy Jean-Luc Picard, dialogue? Why does he not take over a room when he walks in? He just feels he feels every bit of that. Like he feels every bit of that age that he is, right? I mean, he just
that he isn't, that he was in season 1, and that's that was one of my complaints. I'm like, this is not the same character. It was Patrick Stewart playing Patrick Stewart, or Patrick Stewart playing an old man, doddering old man.
So it's just like he, that powerful presence of Jean-Luc Picard, just oozing command, oozing leadership. He's just following Riker around like a lost puppy.
That's kind of what I saw too. And then Riker's dialogue wasn't great either, now that I think about it.
I mean, I think Riker's probably the best part of the episode.
He was the best part of Picard season 1, especially there was a moment where he said "shields up." I'm like, shields up? Oh my god, we heard that in Star Trek before. Holy crap! What the heck? Remember that? Remember when Star Trek used to take place on a starship and you hear "shields up" or or engage warp drive? Well, they do say it. They say it to my annoyance now all the time. Patrick Stewart's like, engage. I'm just like, okay, we know.
I mean, what I was hoping, like, I'll be honest, what I was hoping they get away from this overarching 8 episodes to tell a story thing and go back to some episodic things with an overarching story in the background, like Star Trek used to be. Like
Yeah,
you would
like
get an
DS9.
you would get an hour television. The crew would go out, take care of something, and then you know what? There was also that background story that would keep coming and rearing its ugly head from time to time for bigger episodes, right?
Yeah.
Nothing gets solved in any of these. It's just like, oh, do next time on Picard, will Rafi find out who her handler is? Will the Red Lady be blue next episode? It's like,
Do you have any?
like,
I have to ask now, Emerald. I mean, we're going to talk about this tomorrow.
yeah, we're talking about it tomorrow, right? So I
Yeah,
mean, I don't.
I'll
I
save it
guess
for
I'm saying
tomorrow.
too much, but because I know what Gray said he liked it, so it's just like I
He
don't
said it was better. He said it was better than New Trek. I don't know. We'll find
Well,
out. We'll
you
find
even
out.
said it's better than New Trek. I haven't
Yeah.
watched any of it, but you said it's, you know what? It's so far it's the best of. I mean, you just basically said it's the best of New Trek because you put it in front of everything else.
Yeah.
So
But still,
but you know, uh,
it still felt. It still had that hollow. It still had that hollow setup. Like, I don't know. I'm like, you have to. I mean, it's basically, it's once again, it's like these other shows. You make this really long movie and you split them. You make this 10-hour long movie and you split them into segments, and the segments just don't feel like true episodes, and that's the issue. Like, there were, I mean, shows like 24. Remember, I don't know if you ever watched 24 back in the
yeah,
day. Those episodes were pretty much, you had to watch one to get to the other, but every episode felt complete. Every episode built up to a conclusion.
yeah,
So, I mean, try emulating that, or watch Enterprise or DS9 or something to get an idea.
yeah. I mean, like I said, I haven't watched any New Trek, so this is the first bit I'm watching. Like anything I've watched have been through reviews of other people, so I don't know what that is. Like I don't know how this lands compared to those. I can only judge it for myself on what I watched with you right now, in terms of an episode of TV, not compared to other Trek or anything like that. And as an episode of TV, I didn't find it engaging or interesting. I found, I was getting bored
And
at
then you're gonna,
points. I
and then
started
you're
eating
gonna
my
hear,
ice cream, and it's like,
yeah, I heard the cling, or I heard the
sorry,
ding.
yeah, sorry, I tried to mute, but at one point I was sitting there talking to Easton, so it's just like, and maybe I may be in the minority in this, and that's fine. Like that's all good. I know Donnie says he gave an 8 out of 10, and I'm glad he found some joy out of it. And
Yeah.
I hope it keeps going the right direction, so you can find some joy in it, or maybe you rewatch it. And you're like, Steve, this is you missed this part, you missed this part, you missed this part. It's like, okay, cool. Like that's okay, right? But I don't know.
I don't know. My expectations were up. I was expecting I was expecting something totally different, and
I know you were. I know you were.
And I mean, maybe it does. Maybe it's, like I said, maybe it does change. But
maybe. Look, man. Look. The only thing I can say is it sounds like it's got a ton of garbage to get rid of before it even can start from the other. So maybe this first episode is just, trying to crest that uphill battle of dealing with the first 2 seasons and trying to move on from those into something new.
Yeah,
I mean, if I'm being generous, I mean, it's like Mag said, you got 2 seasons of horrible television from what everybody has to say, that just are terrible. So, it seems like they're going with we're going to try and ignore it, but then you bring a character like Rafi back who's really annoying, like extremely annoying. So it's just like I don't know, like every time she showed up, all I could think about was the first 2 seasons.
It's a shame, really. I mean, like you go to a convention back in the you go to a convention, you were part of, if you were part of like the Star Trek family, you were going to be loved by fans. You were going to be you're in, like you're in, like, even the Voyager actors, the DS9 actors, TNG actors, even the Enterprise actors joined, the original cast, and they became part of the Star Trek family and everything. It's a shame now that with these new shows, like they I mean, maybe some fans like them, maybe some fans like these new actors, but I mean, they don't get they don't get moments to shine, to truly shine. Like New Trek has not been nowhere near as impactful as the original shows were. The TNG, DS9, the original series. I mean, those shows still kept the fans because they felt there was still something in common. Like even though the dialogue, even though like Voyager was a bit of a step down compared to TNG and DS9, it was something that you could easily forgive. And well, in my opinion, you could forgive. I mean, there were some pretty nasty episodes of Voyager, but I was a kid. What can I say? I was a sweet summer child, but. And then Enterprise, you watch those shows now and like you can still find something to like about them. There was a consistency, especially the Rick Berman, all the Rick Berman episodes. The original series was really its own thing, but TNG really kind of built it up even further, made it better. And I was hoping to see something like that with this episode, this Next Generation episode of Picard season 3.
Well,
and the way, and then what was said was that this would hopefully hearken to a new era of Star Trek. I mean, heck, it began within the 25th century, just like Wrath of Khan began with in the 23rd century.
Well, it's just like, okay, where is the okay, I am thirsty for episode 2. Do you feel that?
I don't.
Do you feel like that? Like it's like, oh, it's over.
It's like I have to hope. It's like I have to hope the next episode's good.
Well, that's always like, that's for me. That's where I always like I start out, like obviously I'm watching when I'm watching, but when it's over, I sort of think to myself, it's like, okay, am I just like because there's you know that feeling. You're watching a show and ends, you're like, God damn it, okay, I'm ready for freaking the next episode because I want to see what happens. I didn't feel that with this at all. It just sort of ended. It's like, all right.
And that's my issue with the way New Trek has been doing cliffhangers. They just end shit. They just end episodes at a moment where it should be like in the middle of the episode.
Well, it's like
where they're in trouble, and they just end it there. I'm like,
well,
are they going to keep doing this?
Well, it's like, do you have converging? It's like
and I'm the one that argues for cliffhangers, but you have to have a full episode. You have to have a decent. You have to have a full story of an episode, and then have a cliffhanger that leads into the next episode.
Yeah, well, it's just like it's just weird because it's just like they're setting up all these mystery boxes, and then you have the big event, which is I all of a sudden figured out the clue. I was like, whoa! I figured out what the red lady is out of the blue. It's just like, okay, fine. But then you go there, and then the weird fucking detonation happens with the warp, whatever.
And they didn't even say where was that. Was that? I don't even think that was on Earth.
It wasn't. It was some outpost, I think. Right? They didn't say where it was, but
starbase. I don't know where it was.
I guess they were jamming her signal, so she couldn't. I mean, like, why couldn't she contact anybody? They were jamming her signal, I guess. I don't know. And then the depth charge sound from Boba Fett's ship goes off, and then the weird, it sucks it up and poops it out, and then it's like, okay, so are we doing two separate storylines here, or are these like, is it going to be now? Rafi's going to end up where frickin' Jean-Luc and Riker are. Those two storylines are going to meet up. They're the same bad guys or something. Like, it's like, whatever. It's like, if that's the point, then who cares about, just get rid of all the Rafi stuff and let's follow the people we want to follow.
Yeah. This is Martin Muse, 99-cent superstar. Thank you for that.
It was what was it? I'll find out what it was for you. Go ahead. The sticker. It was a rose, of course. A rose sticker.
Rose. A rose by any other name.
Oh, here you go. Hold on. Jacob said it was Starfleet Recruitment Headquarters. Wherever that is.
So, on Earth?
With a red statue being raised up. That was an ugly statue, by the way. Why would you raise a red statue like that?
Especially one of Captain Rachel Garrett of the Enterprise C. From yesterday's Enterprise. Member Barry.
It's like, why? Like, is there like is there a significance?
Gummy Berry.
Is there a significance to a red? Like, why is it red? Why not just a regular statue?
I don't know.
Like, I'm thinking too much when it comes to that, but it's just like, why a red statue? I don't understand. Sorry, go ahead. You got Mags is being very generous.
Thank you, Max. Don't get me wrong on this, but this is one episode out of many. A new season, new management, so to speak, with more episodes. Hope for your all's sake, it will get better. Much love. Okay, I had that in. So, thank you for that. Is there another one? There's another one.
You got another one right here. She's being uber generous. The generosity war is never over, Elthor.
I don't know. I don't know who says that. Whoever says that is a moron.
We haven't heard a single signal go off.
How you're feeling about it, that feeling matters. It's valid. Not trying to change your mind, just trying to cheer you all up. The level of excitement that I've seen, I mean, it's me fighting. It's this duality in my soul right now. It's me fighting, watching old New Trek or watching New Trek, watching classic Star Trek, good stuff, and then seeing this versus seeing what we see in this first episode versus what Dave Cullen, Robert Meyer Burnett, and a whole bunch of other people have been saying.
That's where I'm having trouble. Is from what you've told me and what I've seen, is there's a lot of hype behind this, and everybody's saying, "Wow, this was really good." It's like, what? I just don't see it, and it's just like maybe the boat has left without me. I don't know.
The reason why people are saying it's good is because they didn't just watch one episode; they watched 6.
Okay, well,
so
maybe it gets better.
Dave Cullen and Robert Meyer Burnett's case, they watched the entire thing, and I don't know if they watched it in a single sitting, but that's
maybe there's hope after. So maybe there's hope. I don't know, but this was not like world-changing television.
This was not. Yeah.
This wasn't riding the ship, so to speak. Like, this wasn't even an overabundance of remember berries. There was some in there, but it was just like,
yeah,
it wasn't like inundated with old character. I mean, you got.
I'm never gonna let this one down, but I'm not gonna. I thought the first episode of Andor was better than this.
Woo! God damn. Well, I just said I thought the first episode of Last of Us was better. And I wasn't a huge fan of that. I was pretty bored in that episode.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. I didn't hate it. Wasn't great either.
Yeah,
there were moments where I was smiling.
Yep.
But when I think about it, and I'm gonna watch it again. I'm gonna watch it on my screen. Hopefully.
Oh, I know you will.
I want to see it on a big screen anyway. So, I just need to listen to the dialogue again, like because now that I think about it, the dialogue was just awful.
It wasn't good.
And Metalis has written Star Trek episodes before, so I'm kind of surprised. Like
Yeah,
he wrote 2 episodes of Enterprise, and he wrote a good He wrote the episode. What the hell was the name of that episode? He wrote an episode where they had to trick a Xindi weapon specialist in order to divulging the location of the Xindi weapon that attacked Earth. I mean, it was a very good episode, well acted. Here, I think. What did you think of the acting here? I know we're getting into that, but what do you think of the acting?
Well, and not to harp on it, Rafi was abysmal. It was just bad. It was. Riker was fine. I think Patrick Stewart. I think it was 50-50 with Patrick Stewart. I think some of the time he was okay. Some of the time it was awkward. But I think that probably had to do with the lines he was given to deliver. Because some of the time he just felt like he was just being a senile old man instead of Jean-Luc Picard. And then even some of the 7 of 9 stuff, it's just, I don't know, man. Like it just didn't hit. Like some of it felt like it was just forced. Like, like I don't know, like the forced emotion from 7. Like I felt like there was like the emotion was being forced from her. It's just like, what is happening here? It's like, and then just
I miss 7 of 9. I'd rather have the Voyager 7 of 9 than the Jerry Ryan playing Jerry Ryan, who calls herself 7 of 9, or who now identifies as Annika Hansen, even though she felt no connection to the name at all.
I mean, I think the asshole captain was fine. I think Crusher.
The asshole captain made me think of that Admiral bitch from season 1, the sheer fucking hubris one. I'm like, seriously, like, does Picard have that bad of a rap?
Like, why is Starfleet suck? Like, it's just like it sucks. It's like asshole captains who just like, it's just like, why in freaking 7 of 9 doesn't want to be a commander because Starfleet sucks. And it's just like, why does it suck? It used to be like everybody wanted to be a captain, right? Like it was the pinnacle of human evolution or human greatness to be on a starship and serve the Starfleet in the greater good.
The best go out into the final frontier.
And
as
now,
Rob said in my intro.
Yeah, and she's a commander now, and she hates it. She's a second in command of a starship, and she hates it.
Like, I guess nobody. I don't know. Maybe this is their way of breaking. Maybe this is their way of breaking that mold that New Trek has made. Maybe they're going to start off like that, and maybe it's going to,
Yeah, well,
they say at the end of episode 4, it ends on a very TNG note. I don't know what that means. On a hopeful note,
what was that?
On a very TNG note.
What is this now? It ends episode 4.
Episode 4 ends an arc. So apparently this,
the Borg show up in episode 4. I swear to God, if the Borg show up in episode 4, I want $20 from somebody.
Why, for another keyboard?
No, I'm not going to bash it just for my clairvoyance. A very TNG note. Yeah, the Borg will show up in episode 4 or some bullshit. See,
the Borg already showed up. The Borg season 2. You don't know this. Apparently the Borg are now good. They joined the Federation because that's
Are you fucking serious?
I think so.
The Borg
kind of like how the Kaylon joined the the Union at the very end.
You are
fucking
kidding me, right? I'm sorry for cursing on your stream, but there is no way.
Because the one woman that you saw in my intro who murdered that dude Bruce Maddox,
yeah,
she becomes a Borg queen, and then they become friends with the Borg. I'm not kidding.
You are fucking joking. Wow. Shit. Yeah, so the Borg are going to show up and they're going
I'm
to
sure
make
there's
but they're going
I'm
to
sure
make
this is
Borg
a very
babies.
simplified version of it, but yeah.
You know, because the Borg Queen and the cutest had the Borg sex, so he's gonna have
Like
a Borg baby.
I'll say this, New Trek has really destroyed the heart and soul of Star Trek, and I mean not just this. I mean Discovery itself. So the fact that they couldn't get the 23rd century right in Discovery, the writers push the Discovery crew into the 33rd century, the 32nd, 33rd century. So a century after the latest that any Star Trek characters went in the future. In this case, Enterprise with the temporal Cold War. Like they encountered a dude named Daniels, and I think he's from the 31st century, I think, or people from the 31st century. Well, they go to the 32nd century, and you know what's different about the 32nd century? Nothing. The Federation's gone. The Federation's gone. And it's up to Michael Burnham to rebuild it.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
But it's like they destroyed the future. They destroyed the past, and they destroyed the future. And fans were like, "Oh, let's hope Q comes back to restore everything." Well, they killed fucking Q in season 2.
Oh, there's Pacific's right about where 5 out of 10. I'm hearing a
Yeah.
lot of 5 out of 10s, which I think is fair. I would rate it lower for myself, but I'm not. I think there's a lot of. I think that a few points are being added for just music and score and that sort of, you know, I know that harkens back, but for a lot of Star Trek fans, but I think 5 out of 10 is fair. I myself would probably go a little lower, but
Orville New Horizons was better. The first episode of the New Horizons was great.
get rid of Charlie.
Yeah, but even Charlie wasn't too bad at first, at least for me.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to go off on a tangent, but
but yeah, so that's pretty much the stream. We're going to continue this with Gray and Alex tomorrow.
Yep, because I'm curious. I'm very curious. I want to know what the big deal was. I don't see it, and maybe it is as you said. Is a lot of the glowing reviews that are coming through are from people that have seen 6 to all of it, and maybe that gives hope to it getting better episode to episode, right?
Yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
So, all right, but everybody, thanks for coming by. This was, well, it was okay. It was fine, somewhat.
I text me after you watch it, no matter what time it is. I want to know how you feel after you watch it off stream, just watching it. I'm very curious when you're, because I've noticed when we do these, obviously we miss things because we're talking and stuff like that. I've noticed I like hearing your take after you've been able to just sit there and concentrate on it and actually just, you know, start picking things out. So like and dislike. So I'd like to know what you think after you watch it. And obviously we're going to talk tomorrow about it. So
yeah. Definitely, I'll definitely let you know. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. Thanks for leaving your scores. This is going to be a weekly thing, so I think we're gonna. I did enjoy doing the watch, doing the watch shows. So if you guys want to, you know, once gonna come in the Discord and watch it with us, you know, you're more than welcome to. Thanks, Steve, for kind of reining me in. This was a good thing because I probably would have been, I don't know if I would have been glowing or.
Oh, so I'm an asshole? Shit. Oh well, at least I'm playing my part.
Yeah, it was. But yeah,
sorry.
So tomorrow night at the same time, roughly 8, maybe 8:30 Central, it's gonna be me, Steve, Gray, and Alex from the White Cloaks, and 4 of us are gonna talk about the episode in a little bit more detail. I'm gonna rewatch it, take some notes, and take note, and we'll talk some theories on what we think is ultimately going to happen and who these bird people and what that mandible looking ship, that looks like kind of like the Narada from frickin' Star Trek 09, but nowhere near as big, like for a mining vessel with billions of torpedoes. Yeah. Nero is like the worst. Nero's like the worst villain ever. Like all he does is scream, and he's two-dimensional. He's just a villain. He's not worthy to be a Star Trek antagonist.
I'll laugh my
Star
ass off
Trek
if he hops out.
antagonist.
I'm gonna say it's Nero's son's son. It's like you destroyed my father's mining vessel. Now we're birds. It's like
now we're birds. All right, but everybody take care and watch. I'll just replay the intro and then the outro, and that should be it. So everybody stay incorporeal. Take care.
Thanks, y'all.
And maybe next week will be better. Maybe it'll be better.
Hopefully. See you tomorrow.
Just for him.
Star Trek Picard returns Star Trek to where it should be, about human beings and their alien friends striving to be the best they can be, and in the face of great adversity, and stepping up. And it's not about if it's what you feel, it's okay. No. What you feel is going to get you killed. You know what's not going to get you killed? Really knowing how to do your job, and working with other people that are really smart and know how to do their jobs. We have to put our emotions aside and get the job done. And that's what Star Trek to me was about. It was about being the best human being you can be, and finding the best people around you, the best of the best, to go out. And that's what you need to be on the final frontier. Otherwise, you will get killed. You will never survive. And Star Trek Picard is all about these people that are the best of the best coming back together and doing what they do best. And it was refreshing.